Right, good evening watchers and welcome to the film review tonight. Now I watched the other films, I did a review of those films a while back. The Conjuring, Conjuring 2, Hannibal Creation, and then did La Rula, which is kind of like connected to the Conjuring film, but it's not. It's the Conjuring universe, but it's not. But it's the same people that did that, I think it was. And at the same time, it does mention the doll in that film. So I've been watching the NUN film in this collection. I've been watching when they were made, and not in like the order supposed to be take place. I've been doing that instead of like so it's Conjuring. The NUN. Okay, so the NUN is part of the Conjuring universe. So it's a 2018 American Gothic supernatural horror directed by Colin Hardy and written. So from the story, serves as a spin-off to the Conjuring 2 and the fifth installment in the Conjuring shared universe. The film stars Taser Flamingo, Damien Batcher and Jonas Blackwood, with Bonnie Aarons reprising roles as the can't pronounce their name, so as the demon nun, an incarnation of Valet from the Conjuring 2. The plot follows a Roman Catholic priest and a nun in a novitiate as they uncover an holy secret in 1952 Romania, followed by a sequel, The Nun 2, released in 2023. I've not seen that yet, by the way, so yeah, look forward to that one. Starring that cast. 2018 budget of actually did pretty well at the box office. 22 million. Made the box office of 366 million. Yeah, I admit that did pretty well actually. They're pretty popular films, these are. Might not get this film didn't get much love when it first came out. Do you know what? You watch it, actually it's pretty good. It's not as good as the other like the Conjuring films like, but I liked it. No, anyway, so I like this film. Okay, the plot. In 1952, Romania, two nuns living in the Saint Catholic monastery are attacked by an unseen evil force. Surviving nun Sister Victoria flees from the attacker, and a demon appearing as a nun and hangs herself. Her body is discovered by Frenchy, a villager, who is transports supplies to the nuns. The Vatican sends Father Birkin, Sister Irene, to a nun in a to Romania to investigate. The pair meet Frenchy, discover Victor's meets Frenchy, discover Victor's body and take the key from her corpse. Anyway, discover Victoria's body and take the key from her corpse. Inside the abbey, they meet the abbes, who informs them that the nuns observe signs during the night, so they return the next day. The night, Burke is rescued by Irene after being buried alive in the graveyard of the demonic entity. So anyway, so I'll get to the first part of the movie. So you see these like nuns. You see these nuns like kind of like walking through this like corridor. It's like dark. It's creepy. And the film's got some great atmosphere in this movie, and I like that about this movie. I couldn't see the dislike. I don't know why this didn't get much love in when it first came out, because I watched it and it creeped the hell out. It was something that was creepy as hell and very effective. there is. Anyway, so I've got this like key, right? Anyway, so one of the nun goes through this like creepy doorway. You know, it's like this creepy door. And then she gets like, she goes like on her own. I'm thinking, are you crazy? It's like a dark, there's no lights, it's dark, it's creepy, and the film's got a great certain creepy atmosphere, like which the lights. So she goes in, she gets her tart, and then she's holding this like key. And of course the other nun takes the key. It turns out it's like a key it's key to get to Jesus' blood or so. It's like a key for that, to destroy this like Valak. So so she gets attached. She takes the key and then she starts running back and then she ends up in this like room, and this part's so creepy. It's like, holy shit! The door starts opening. Right, next minute, all you see is just like she decides to bloody herself, and it's like, oh boy. And that's because she doesn't want her body to be used by this like demon, the nun, this creepy demon Valak, as a vessel to. So she kills the next minute. This part's creepy. We see this entity coming towards the camera. It's like creepy as heck. And the woman who plays the nun, holy moly, creepy as heck. She does a good job with that creepy face. It's just so creepy. It's a great villain, that's for sure. In this horror, in these horror series. So anyway, to meet this like nun, this priest, you have to go and investigate where the nun commits this place where the nun committed suicide, killed herself, and of course they meet this young guy who found the body. Anyway, so they end up finding that. Anyway, so ends up taking the nun somewhere in this cold area, and they find the nun. It's just kind of like, and he's like going, you know, this. I didn't leave her like this. Then yeah, that's creepy. It's just creepy. Just see her just sitting there like cold and there. It's just creeper. And anyway, so they take the key, and they're allowed to stay there. And this part's creepy where the priest goes off on his own. And he tells a story about this young kid. And next minute, after that, he wakes up because he hears this kind of noise. And next minute, he sees this same kid, in the grave. It's like this graveyard. Anyway, so he ends up getting buried under this, like, in this casket. And it's claustrophobic, it really is. It's just dark and it's creeper. And it's like these bells that they can ring. Yeah, that's quite something. But she ends up finding him, and yeah, this film's got some creepy ass moments, especially the part with the mirror. And that scene was creepy where you see it's like these like nuns in this room, right? And next minute you see a shadow like walk behind her, like near the mirror. And next minute this thing grabs her. The nun, you see that scene was creepy. I did like that scene. The film's got some really effective creepy moments that you think, holy moly. So anyway, so they have to find. So like I said, they have to investigate. And there's a lot of creepy moments in the film now. No, there's a part in the film where she's walking down this creepy corridor, right? And next minute, this door opens and the nun like standing there staring at her like freaking, holy shit. I think that's probably the creepiest part of the movie. I don't know, that was pretty creepy, that was. And then she starts like, you know, growling like freaking shocked, you know, creepy teeth smell. And when she smiles, it's creepy as hell. The nun in this film is creeper. But yeah, really effective horror film this was. I mean, it's creepy. It's a really creepy mover. So anyway, anyway, the girl ends up with the key. And she has to figure out what they have to do with this key, of course. You do see certain parts of this film where this woman show up sometimes sitting in this chair. And then she ends up bloody like... So you see this woman who shows up like twice in the movie, this creepy woman sitting in this chair. She's got this like thing over his veil, if you call it. And yeah, she's creepy. She's kind of creepy too. And there's parts of the film we see these like nuns still alive, you think. But then, anyway, there'll be spoilers on there. So they turn out to be not alive, they turn out to be dead. There's another part in this film I thought was creepy where the young girl, the nun, she goes into this like room. No, she goes into these nuns are praying, and they're going, whatever happens, just don't look, just don't, just keep praying, and that's it. And that scene was creepy where they get attacked. And then next minute she opens the door and there's like the priest and the other guy, and they're like, who are you talking about? And there's like, and they turn out to be not no one there. It's like a creeper. And the turnaround, so the key itself is to get to this like relic, Jesus Christ's like blood. So anyway, so they end up going to this like, anyway, so they end up trying to find this like relic, and this part was kind of creepy with the other. So part they're in this tunnel, and this part was creepy. I like this part. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, what in the hell are you investigating that for? Just leave it. Just annoy it, and that's it. So they end up getting split up. And I'm thinking to myself, are you crazy? You don't split up for whatsoever. You work together. Less creepy, is it? But you get all split up. So anyway, the nun's on her own, and this part's creepy where you see is like these nuns, these like ones with no faces, so like all blank and black and stuff, and that scene was creepy. That was an effective scene, and the last part where she gets like possessed by the Valak, and that scene was creepy too. Really effective. Than some of these this film is. This film got some very effective jump scares in it, which I liked. And I'm surprised. And then it turns out the guy in it, the French guy, turns out to be the guy in The Conjuring, the first film. I think it's a different actor. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, it's a different actor. I'm sure because I was sitting there thinking that's definitely that can't be the same actor. Sure, yeah, it's a different actor. I'm pretty sure of that. Because then there's a part in the film where you actually see him in The Conjuring. And I thought that's a different actor. I'm sure it is, but. Anyway, so she gets possessed, and I like the part where, yeah, because he puts like his stuff over her face, it's like blood, and next minute it like gets rid of the demon from her body and stuff like that. That scene was cool itself. So anyway, she ends up spitting like blood out the nun to seal her feet, I suppose you could call it, because she gets like sucked into the ground. Like seals her feet and stuff like that. So I'm guessing the second one would explain how she was released. I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm not forced to see that one. Because I did like this film. It did have some creepy moments in it. I couldn't think of anything I disliked about it. I think it's the shortest in the movies. I thought the woman who plays the nun, I think, did a really good job. I think she's really good. It's nice looking. I think she's related to the woman who is in the Conjuring films. French. I always thought she was playing the same character. I thought she was like older. I mean, that would have been interesting actually. She was the same character, but just like, I always thought that. Because she had the same like. Because I always think they look very similar, and it turns out she's like actually this related to the actress, which I thought was interesting. Because they look very very similar. So you go, oh my god! I like the atmosphere in this film. The creepy. The creepy look of the buildings and stuff. A lot of jumpy moments that make you jump at the same time, which I thought was really cool. The woman who plays the nun, what can you say? Fantastic. To me, it's like the female Freddy Krueger. She's like the Robert England, or the female Robert England. She's really good in this. The woman who plays the nun, she's really good. I liked her performance. Where she just growls and it's just creeper, and the way she smiles to it, it's just so effective. It's creeper. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The guy who plays the priest, good. I said the acting was really good. So the pros in this film, decent acting in this film, good characters, good atmosphere. The woman who plays the nun, really good. Some really creepy music in it. It's like creeper, very creepy music, which I liked. So these are the pros. Yeah, I quite like the woman in it too, the nun woman. Yeah, very nice, very nice indeed. So yeah, so the pros are those: creepy atmosphere, creepy music, good acting from the cast, good effects too. Some good visual effects. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Some good jumpy moments that make you jump. It's creeper. Okay, the cons. Okay, the only thing I can think about is cons are, I suppose it's the shortest of these films, not on massive parts. It's like an hour and a half, so it still adds a lot. But it's the shortest in the movies. That's the only thing I think about. Is that Cons is like short. It's the shortest of the movies, but not a massive problem. Not like a oh boy, but yeah, it does a really good job. Yeah, so like it's got some creepy moments. Not this. I don't think it's as scary as the Conjuring and films like Conjuring 2, not as scary as. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's probably not as scariest in the series, but it's still quite creepy and still has some scary moments in the movie, which I liked. So the rating I'm going to give the Nun is a 4 out of 5 because I really liked it. I still enjoyed it. So yeah, the Nun gets a 4 out of 5. So yeah, very good film. Still liked it. Really enjoyed it and creeper. Still has some creepy, scary moments that I really enjoyed. So 4 out of 5 for the Nun. The first Nun film. So yeah. So before I go off, my people, remember to go to my channel. You ever see a creepy nun, just run the other way. Don't go and start investigating creepy tunnels and they expect to freaking not, you'll be alright. No. Terrible idea. That's what they seem to do in these films, and you know what? It's out of order. Out of order. It's not good for my heart at the same time. So yeah. So before I go off, remember to go to my channel. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed my videos, and remember, nuns on the run. Thank you very much.